I know you're looking at me. Okay, I'm half black and half Korean. Okay, so stop guessing. Okay? I'll get that out of the way. I know you're looking at me. I know you're wondering what you're looking at right now. I know. I get it all the time, you know. Every time I get on stage, there's a moment of tension. People don't know what stereotype to apply to me, what ethnic slur to call me. You know, let me just get that right out the way, you know. I'm ethnically ambiguous. This is not a good time to be ethnically ambiguous right now. I picked the worst time to be me, the worst time to be alive. A lot of people don't like you when you're ethnically ambiguous here in America. But there is one group of people that love me. The cops. You know why they love me? Because I fit every description. Every description. See, most black people have the experience where they get pulled over because they're looking for a black person and they fit the description. I get pulled over if they're looking for a black person, a Mexican person, a Filipino, a Samoan, American Indian, Asian Indian, Chris Brown. I'm everything they're looking for, everything. If Bruno Mars commits a crime, I'm fucked. They're gonna take me straight to prison. Any brown person between 16 and 65, I'm the prime suspect. Not a good time to be me. Man, I got pulled over so much. Okay, this is how bad it was for me. I used to drive a 1992 Toyota Corolla with no radio, and I would get pulled over and the cop saying like, yeah, we gotta report this car was stolen. No, you didn't. Nobody's stealing this shit. Even if it was stolen, they don't want it back. This car ain't worth shit. This is a misdemeanor at best. You can let this shit slide. Tough out here, man. Oh man, tough being ethnically ambiguous. Like Bobby said, I'm from New York, and when I moved here to LA, it was shortly after the LA riots. I don't know how many of you are old enough to know about the LA riots, but there was a big race riot here in Los Angeles, a lot of racial tension, and that was just the perfect time for me to come to Los Angeles, being half black and half Korean. It was great, wonderful time. Middle of a race riot. Yeah. I got a lot of shit. Just walking down the street during that time. Like somehow I owned all the stores and I burnt them all down. Laying the whole thing on me. It was not fair. That was my mom's idea, my Korean mom's idea, to come to LA during the race riot. My mom's full of great ideas. My mom was also a Trump supporter during the election. Yeah. And you know, and I said to my mom, I was like, Mom, how can you be a Trump supporter? You're an immigrant. And you know what she said? She goes, well, now there's too many immigrants. So, you know what? I love my mom, but I don't call her mom anymore. I call her Auntie Tom. That's right. She's a sellout, that's right. When the revolution comes, she's getting left behind, okay? We don't need her in the revolution. We don't need her, God damn it. A lot of crazy shit going on right now with our president. You know, and I'm seeing everybody's writing all these passionate essays on Facebook now. Have you seen this? Every time you go on Facebook, everyone's got a passionate essay. What are we gonna do about Trump? Here's how we're gonna fight Trump. Here's the top 10 ways to defeat Trump. All these passionate essays. And you know, I'm looking at all this and I'm like, man, whatever happened to the good old days? You remember the good old days? When people were angry at politicians, they would shoot them? Whatever happened to that? We need to get back to those values in America. Now, I'm not saying anything bad should happen to Donald Trump. That's not what I'm saying. This is being recorded. Maybe Obama has wiretaps in here. I don't know. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is, you know, maybe our politicians are a little too comfortable. Maybe that's the problem. You know, they're way too comfortable, you know? That's the problem, because look at Europe. We look at Europe and we go, oh man, in Europe they have free healthcare and they have free education, you know, and they have all this great stuff. Why do they have that? It's not because they're just so nice. It's because their politicians are afraid to get assassinated. That's why. They're afraid. Fear of assassinations gets shit done. It does. Historically, it's true. It's true. It happened here in America. You guys know LBJ, right? We had a president named LBJ. He passed the Civil Rights Act. Gave black people civil rights. Wonderful, right? LBJ hated black people, okay? LBJ was a racist. He hated black people. But he saw what happened to JFK and he was like, all right, come on, let's get to work. Let's sign this thing. Come on, let's go, come on. Let's get these darkies their freedom. Come on, let's go. I ain't getting shot. I just bought a new hat. I ain't getting shot. I'm not saying anything bad should happen to Donald Trump. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is, look, if we're gonna be the gun country, let's use them on the right people.